Hello. Thank you for coming to ComeDy&D. Roll the intro.
Comedy and
Where Comedy Andy's making a ton of money off of royalties from us mispronouncing the name of the show.
Is that how law works?
Does anyone know what he sounds like?
Every time someone says your name, you get a quarter. That's the how the law works.
full name first.
Hey, I'm Comedy Andy. That's what I imagine he sounds like.
I'm ComeDy&D.
Comedy Andy.
Say my name.
Hey,
Say my name as
I'm
much as you
comedy.
can.
Comedy.
As much as you can
say
do.
my name. Say my name. Say my name.
When no
When is around you, say my name.
Look into a mirror and say my name 3 times
I'll make 75 cents.
and murder you.
Are we on the air?
Hi, welcome to ComeDy&D. I'm Hayden Greifneil. I'm the DM for this arc. Casey, who are you?
I'm Casey. I'm playing Lee, the blade singer turtle, future inventor of shellboarding, living on a shell and a prayer.
Shellboarding, is that like waterboarding?
Yeah, basically, except painful.
Kevin, who are you?
I am Kevin for this campaign, and I am playing Ubad, son of Rabad, Loxodon, Elephant Folk for non-magic players, Warlock, Genie Pact. Oh yeah.
Did you consider being a barbarian instead?
You know, I did, but it just, wasn't so very noble.
Not worth it for the one joke you'd get to make.
Yeah.
And Simon, who are you?
Is that we're good? Good. This is Simon. Hey, Simon Timon.
That's quite loud.
Good, because then you're too old. I think that's the saying. All right, I'm Simon. Nice to meet everybody. I'm playing Sir Wiggles. He's a pug lad, and he's a pug and a paladin and a knight and in service to his queen. He's a Oath of the Crown paladin hide shifter. This week, I'm brought to you by Honeycombs, spelled H-U-N-E-Y combs. They are hairbrushes made out of honeycombs. Get one at your local store today for that oh-so shiny honey look that bugs love.
Cool. Anybody want to give a brief recap of what went on last week?
My notes are just like a bunch of swear words.
I
Read
got that
them.
too. Yeah.
Diamond slot. That's all I wrote.
That's what I call people when I'm angry and driving.
So the friendly ice goblins gave us a map of the surrounding area, and part of it included an old dwarf who knew something about magic, and we went and investigated, and it's found this area called Robert's Gardens, which seems to be some magic that very similar to AI or Siri or Alexa seems to be controlling this sort of dungeon garden. Oh, cool! I turned on my Alexa device. So the robot that should not be named. Yeah, and we were attacked by, we found most of the occupants of this garden to be dead, but there seemed to be some carnivorous mushrooms that were alive and defending themselves against us. And we took care of that for now.
I forget. Did we
Going on a
ask?
nice long rest.
Did we ask what's her name to help, or did she just watch that whole time?
Alexa?
Yeah,
I forget.
she definitely didn't help, but I can't remember if she refused to help or if we just forgot to ask.
Okay, and I think some points that some extra points. So you went down to Robert's Gardens and you found a very overgrown, giant like hangar jungle underground. and there were these artificial lights of some kind. And for part of the jungle, the light was out, and there's just like this area in the middle overrun by the death mold, which you made your way through and made it to the second lit area. But then it seems to be some sort of day-night cycle, and all the lights went out. And now you guys are attempting to do a short rest in the middle of the jungle.
I like how Hayden's always like, "Hey, who wants to fill us in on what happened last week?" And then we do it, and he's like, cool. Yeah, here's everything you missed, and you don't pay attention, and you suck. At least that's what I hear.
He's just giving us clues.
I'm trying to involve people in the experience. I'm sorry.
I know. I'm trying to rain on everyone.
I could just do a one-man podcast and tell a story, but I want to play D&D with you guys. Ugh, how boring would that be? Just like...
And then the adventurers walked into a cave.
Do you do every voice?
Yeah.
I would like to hear Hayden's one-man recreation telling of our entire campaign.
Well, I'm Rubad.
Nailed
Hey,
it.
everybody.
That's uncanny.
I'm Lee. I'm like some turtle shit. Cool. No COVID. You guys have sat back to back to back, a la Forrest Gump and Bubba, and attempting to rest in the jungle here.
With some fire, right? We have some lights and torches, some bonfires.
You have a torch, and if you want to do a bonfire, that's cool too.
I think it only lasts a
idea was-
minute at a time, so yeah. Do the occasional bonfire.
Cool. So this indoor area is deathly quiet. It is extremely quiet. There's no wind or anything. And as you are sitting down, you hear some sort of tearing and then a loud thunk off in the distance.
Which direction?
It seems to be back from where you came from.
Guys, did we Velcro somebody to the ceiling or something? I don't remember.
I don't remember interacting with the ceiling.
It was such a long time ago. How do you expect me to remember something that happened that long ago?
What is the AI's name?
Carrie. If anybody wants to spell that, it is Kari.
Carrie,
Yes.
can you tell if something's approaching us?
I can.
Carrie, is anything approaching us?
Scanners do not detect any life forms in your vicinity.
Carrie, can you inform us if scanners pick up any life forms in our vicinity other than the three of us?
What distance would you like to set?
Probably wants meters.
Yes, 5 hectare.
I am unfamiliar with a hectare.
6,000 leagues.
It's like an acre, but different. Say 500 feet.
500 feet. There are several death fungus within 500 feet of your position.
How many is that?
Several? It means like 4-ish.
Death fungus. I'm not going to answer that because you did not say my name.
Hey, Carrie, does your name stand for Kill All Rude Intruders?
Carrie
Pretty good.
does not stand for Kill All Rude Intruders.
That's a relief, because we're very nice. So I think we're okay either way.
Wait, what if it stands for kill all nice intruders?
Oh, the R is silent.
Carrie, can you inform us if any death fungus come within 200 feet?
Yes.
Ooh, it's like an alarm.
Carrie, when you said yes just now, did you mean you could do that or that you're going to do that?
An alarm for 200 feet has been set.
Just checking. Guys, should we try to like
Sure.
get some of this death fungus in a bottle? I feel like it could come in handy later.
In my culture, there's an ancient story about someone who collected some goo and brought it back to. Long story short, it killed everyone. So that's the story. I think that's also how it's told in my village. It's a terrible idea.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I just saved the world. You're welcome.
See, I have a hunting trap.
Maybe it's time to go hunting.
Can you set it on fire?
Yes.
Are we just in the middle of the jungle right now?
You are.
Can I build a? Oh, I have a tent. Can I?
I worry
Here's
that
what I
if
want.
we set up a tent, we're going to lose it.
Here's what I
Just
want
have
to
to
do.
rest for an hour.
I'm gonna set up my tent and then I'm gonna sleep behind it. So outside of the tent, on the opposite side of the door. So I'm behind it. I want to do Home Alone. I want to make it look like there's someone in there.
So it's going to be difficult to do that because you're in a fairly dense jungle right now. So you need to like spend some time clearing an area to set up a tent. Unless
I
you
never
just
do
want to
that.
set up like a facade.
I never do that in real life. Also, my tents are crap in real life. They always blow away while I'm sleeping.
Do you not sleep in the tent?
I sleep in the tent. I'm just, I think staking it is like a. So okay,
So
I understand now.
What is the ground dirt here?
It's like dirt and moss and like leaf litter.
Okay.
Compostable.
Mostly
like-
leaf litter.
Is that like cat litter?
Didn't you ever watch Crocodile Hunter? So I was talking about leaf litter. It's like all the half decomposed leaves that on the forest floor.
With
That
Paul
make it-
Hogan? That guy? It's a knife.
Steve Irwin. R.I.P.
You hear in the distance. Hear wind in the leaves.
Wait, I thought there was
Giant
no.
stingray.
I thought there was no wind down here. You said it was quiet and there's no not even wind. I can get some wind going though. Hold on. Just gonna sound like Kevin's rubbing his beard on his mic.
So we're just waiting here for an hour, right? We're just taking a little breather. I shouldn't bother setting up alarm or anything crazy like that.
Should we take watches? Should we all take a 33-minute watch?
I mean, I'm probably not going to sleep personally.
I think
Oh.
that would add 36 minutes to our short rest, but
I think my character actually would. Yeah.
Did we leave behind any new bodies for the death fungus? What was that sound?
If someone had a parrot, they could just, fly and check things out. That'd be great.
That's true. Wait,
That'd
so
be really-
Parrots have dark vision.
I mean, I could bring it back as an owl, I guess. So one of the holding pins had something in it besides the death mold, right? Corvus and holding pin 1. Did we go there? Or was that on the other side?
Corvus was dead.
Oh. But Corvus still had a...
That's not correct. Corvus was not present.
Yeah, Cetacean was dead. Tigers were dead. Death Mold was 500. Corvus was 2,500. That's what I
Carrie,
remember.
Yes.
what is the status of Corvid?
Do you mean Corvus?
Yes, Corvus.
Test subject Corvus has left the facility.
Carrie, Corvus is no longer in the gardens.
Scanning. I do not detect the presence of codename Corvus within the facility.
Carrie, what does codename Corvus look like?
Codename Corvus is a hive organism comprised of several hundred crows and one orc.
I was not expecting that answer.
Yeah, did you see that? I didn't see that anywhere.
We saw a lot of feathers.
Carrie, when did Project COVID leave?
I assume you mean Corvus.
I think.
Did you mean Corvus?
Yeah. Yes.
Codename Corvus. Last seen in the facility 7 years ago.
Oh.
Well, I'm sure we'll never run into them again.
How many is that in human years?
If by human you mean pug, 49.
No.
Well, anybody hungry while we're sitting here?
Not after hearing that description. No.
49 crows and an orc baked into a pie.
Let me see. Do I have anything that could hold some death fungus? Because I just feel like it would come in handy all the time, you know?
Death fungus detected within 200 feet of your position.
Look, if you really want to collect some death fungus,
How long
it's
have we
fine.
rested?
Like 10 minutes.
I really don't want us to rest.
I will create a bonfire back towards the death fungus, 60 feet away or whatever my limit is.
Sir Wiggles did the math. That's like 200 feet per second.
I'll let you rest unaccosted if you don't rest in the death jungle.
But you wouldn't let us rest in Pen 4.
Did smell very bad in there.
I didn't say you couldn't. I said it smelled horrible.
Let's just keep going. I can't rest here.
We can
Okay.
rest in the stinky room. I mean,
Carrie-
we're going to college.
Is the door to Pen 4 closed?
Fuck. Do I have the pen for? That was
Hey, let's just say the door to
G10.
G9.
No,
excuse me,
G9.
G9.
Okay.
Hey, and you're doing great considering you don't write anything down.
I wrote it down. I just lost the document where I said all the doors.
We can just go back and watch last week's episode real quick.
G9 is closed.
Harry, how far away are we from G11?
You are approximately 1,000 feet from G11.
Let's just go.
You hear the wind leave stronger and closer.
The what got closer?
The wind in the leaves.
Yeah, sorry, this wind I got is it's not very windy.
Yeah, what is this, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride? All right, yeah, let's get up.
I'm not that badly injured. It's just my shell.
All right, what are we doing?
Are you okay to walk, Sir Wiggles?
I think, yeah.
Wait,
I'm feeling very, very good.
is
You
there
hear some sort of loud thunking and like almost some like crashing noise started coming towards you guys.
is Sniffles still with us? I mean, what's his name?
Behind you, you hear a voice. I am indeed
Oh,
still with you.
good. Good. Listen,
Just right in your ear.
we can't. Oh, hi. We can't lose you. Listen, the last thing I would want is for you to get turned into death fungus.
That is very comforting. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, because I care.
Harry, how many dead fungus are approaching us?
One death fungus is approaching.
Carrie, is it Sniffles?
I do not understand the query.
Carrie, is the death fungus that's approaching us at this moment Sniffles?
I do not understand the question.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Sure, is it
Harry,
me?
what is the combat rating of the death fungus headed towards us?
It must be me.
The configuration of death fungus headed towards you is unknown. Estimated 1500 combat capacity.
It seems slow. Let's just outrun it. I don't want to get any more on my shell. Agreed?
Okay, let's start
Agreed.
moving.
Yes.
You hear something crashing like pretty close towards you now.
If I cast a bonfire over there, do we see anything?
You do. You can just make out through the dense trees. It almost looks like several trees are moving towards you. This is a good alarm noise.
Is the alarm going off? This is music, but
Is the
I'm-
record skipping?
I'm trying to. You know what? Yeah, I think it is because I'm trying to change it, and I got the rainbow circle.
Nice.
Everyone at home, this is the remix.
Well, trees are a traditional enemy of turtles. That's actually the reason we first went to sea. We just wanted to punish the trees by turning them into boats and riding them. So I'm okay just burning these trees, I guess.
A big tree trunk crashes through the trees right in front of you. Roll initiative.
Whoa! Yeah, come on. Sir Wiggles got a 9.
3.
If you're wondering.
What's your dex, Lee?
-2 or something.
Okay, that's also a 3 for Ubad.
Let's see if I can get.
But
a
you're
bang
saying you
sound.
didn't roll a 5.
I rolled a 3.
I'm gonna need. Okay, Ubad got 3.
Mhm.
Lee, what'd you get?
3.
Wiggles, what'd you get?
I had 9.
I mean, we were resting. It makes sense.
Who of Ubad and Lee? I'll let you choose who goes first.
Ubad.
Cool. Cool. Crashing through the layered trees right in front of you, you see some sort of like makeshift large beast where there seems to be 4 large tree trunks as feet, and they're held together with a collection of vines held together with death fungus all strung up in it.
So it's just one big tree creature?
Yes.
Cool. That is pretty cool. It's a 9. So no short rest, right?
It is no short rest.
Okay.
Wiggles.
Great. Okay. I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast my shield. Okay, I'm going to cast my shield of faith.
Cool.
All right. And how far away are we?
It's like 30 feet in front of you, probably.
30 feet in front. Okay. Well, in that case, no glory. I'm going to run at it. I'm going to use my movement to 30 feet. Get in front of that tree.
Mhm.
And that was a bonus action shield of faith. And 20. I'm going to attack it.
Cool. You're attacking.
Here we go.
You're attacking like one of the tree trunks.
Yeah.
Cool.
In fact, part of the Sir Wiggles training when he was young was to chop down a tree with his sword, which he's done. 14 to
Cool.
hit.
14 to hit is not gonna hit.
It is not gonna hit. Okay, my blade bounces off.
It glances off the hardened wood of the tree.
All right, let's go.
You hear just out of sight. You hear what sounds like wind in the leaves all around you now. Ubed, what are you doing?
Is asking Carrie something part of the action economy?
Say one. I'll give you one. I'll give you one query per turn as a free action.
Great. Carrie, will you help us fight the death fungus?
How may I be of service?
And I can only see the one that's 30 feet. That's engaged with Wiggles.
Currently, yeah.
Okay.
Unless you try looking harder, perhaps with a roll of some kind.
I am going to go 30 feet away from that tree towards G11.
Cool.
And I'm going to fire an Eldritch Blast at it. And that's pretty good. That's a 24 to hit.
Okay, I don't think this is going to affect you. I'm going to say, if you are more than 50 feet away from it in the dense jungle, it has partial cover, but I think you overcome that. Is partial cover disadvantage?
You get an AC
Plus 2
bonus.
to AC.
Okay, you're fine then. You're totally fine. You hit.
Okay, and that is 11 force damage and 2 cold damage.
Okay. 11 force and 2 cold. Cool. Your blast hits, whizzes past, right past Wiggles, hits the tree, and some splinters blast off of the trunk. And the beast as a whole doesn't seem to register it.
That's my turn.
Cool. What was the total damage?
It was 11 force and 2 cold.
Cool. Lee, what's up?
All right, I will say, Carrie, please help us defeat the death fungus.
How may I help you? You have to be more specific.
Very well. I'll bonus action start my blade song. And so Sir Wiggles is right up attacking the tree in melee.
Yeah.
All right, I will run up next to him. Maybe kind of like around the side a little bit, so that when I create bonfire right on the tree, if the tree moves away, at least one of us will hopefully be able to get a free hit. And so that will be a dex save.
Interesting. Okay. Where'd my thing go? I rolled a 2.
Is it a pretty dexterous tree?
No.
Okay, that's
the total of 2.
7 fire damage.
7 fire damage, huh?
7 on a d8.
It seems to take. So the fire hits the wooden trunk, and it seems especially damaged by it.
Who would have thought?
Still, the beast as a whole doesn't seem to react as if it doesn't feel pain if you attack the trunk. But the trunk that you guys are attacking looks pretty messed up at this point.
Are we about to turn this into 4 little creatures?
Well, you're attacking like one of its legs, kind of.
I see. Okay.
Timber.
Cool. The beast attempts the messed up flaming log lifts up and attempts to step on you, Wiggles.
Hello.
What's your AC?
Right now?
Doesn't matter. Critical hit.
No! I get the crit. Yeah. I get stepped on. Pretty cool.
If only you had a mount, Sir Wiggles.
You take 9 damage,
How can I turn this into a mount?
like
All
a
right,
log
9
ride. And the other foot comes over and attempts to step on Lee.
No. 2 in a row? Come on.
It's either the one or the other one. I think it's the one.
I think it's a crit.
You take yeah.
You take 12 damage.
Wow.
You gotta shake the die around in your hand a little bit.
Yeah, you
before
can't just
drop
pick it up and drop it right where it was.
I didn't. I shook it. It makes up for all the bad rolls I did last time.
Yeah, true.
You know the numbers are supposed to be different, right?
And
It's more interesting for the viewers.
you hear the leaves shake all around you, and you hear something fall out of the tree from all around you, and you see now you are surrounded by puddles of death fungus,
Sir Wiggles, maybe we should get out of here.
as if they were crawling through as if it was squirming through the trees.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
All right, if the tree doesn't move, he needs another dex save.
Okay.
I'm not saying he can't move.
What's the save? I rolled
14?
got a 15.
He's good.
Oh,
He's good. I think
He is a -2 dex modifier.
much like myself.
Oh wow. Wiggles, what's up?
Heating advice from my ally. I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
I'm gonna run back 20 feet as it tries to, do its thing. I'm gonna stave off any attacks. I'm gonna run, and with my free action, I'm gonna yell, "Okay, Carrie, let's try this. Carrie, okay. Attack the black fungus. Attack the fungus tree with your lasers." Would I know what lasers are?
What is a laser?
Or with fire, with very concentrated fire, focused through a beam so tight it could saw things in half.
You are not authorized to access my combat capabilities.
Oh,
Maybe we did try this before.
okay. Is it that you won't do it or that you can't do it?
You are not authorized to access my combat capabilities.
That'll be my turn.
Uh-oh.
Did you
The
erase
website-
everything again?
The website I look up all my D&D stuff is, I think, down and gone. Disengage works on the first 5 feet or the
It's
entire movement?
everything.
It's for the
on your
whole
turn.
thing.
Okay, cool.
He's bobbing, he's weaving, like a pug.
Cool. If you run 20 feet directly away from the tree monster, I will say you can find a spot that is only within reach of one blob.
Very good. I'll take that. No.
Ubad, what's up?
But it's Ubad's my name. Carrie, how did Robrith deal with the death fungus?
Robrith, if Robrith kept the death fungus under very tight containment, if the death fungus was ever to breach containment, I have fire capabilities capable of destroying the fungus.
You know they've breached Carrie, you know they've breached containment, right? Okay, that's my Carrie time for the turn.
Carrie cannot. I cannot initiate a purge without explicit permission from Robrith.
I will continue walking 30 feet towards G11, and I am going to shoot an Eldritch Blast at do it at the mold that is by Wiggles.
Cool.
Thanks.
I'm going to say there's a point. There's a point in your trajectory where you can do that without facing cover.
Good, because I didn't roll well. That's a 13 to hit.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just a blob on the floor.
Okay,
It's
so that's
pretty easy to hit. 10
force damage to the blob on the floor.
Cool. You kind of splatter some, and it looks like you. It's maybe half as large as it was before you blasted it.
Whoa.
Lee, what's up?
So Wiggles only ran 20 feet from me, or ran 30 feet from me?
20.
Okay. And beyond him, there's not more mold?
There's like one or two more blobs past him.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I will disengage and run over to him, past him. Oh, I guess I got 40. So I'll run 20 to him, and then grab him and drag him another 10. Because it's half speed, I think, once I'm dragging him, right?
Okay. You are engaged with the furthest away fungus, I'll say,
Okay.
at this point. Cool. The tree beast kind of stumbles and crashes through the trees towards you. And attempts to step on Wiggles.
No!
What's your fucking AC?
20?
It's a hit.
How fast
I rolled
is this tree beast
I
going?
rolled on the dice a 19.
I keep falling for it. He's so clever. I can't believe this.
12 damage.
12 damage it
Same as
is.
the crit.
The
Harder
crit.
than the crit.
The crit is I rolled a dice twice on low levels, and this is I rolled a dice to its maximum value.
Oh, hey guys, I'm kind of stuck under here. Ugh.
And it attempts to step on Lee, but I assume a 12 misses.
Yes.
Cool. You what does that look like?
I think he steps on the shell, and it just, it's like what happens if you put a tree on a shell. Nothing.
I'll keep that in mind. If I'm ever encountering a tree in a shell. Okay, and the blob you are next to also attempts to reach out and goo up. It's going to slide and attempt to consume Wiggles. Make a dex save is what it was.
Wiggs?
Wiggles, yeah.
Dex save, 11.
You are engooed. It's slithered around your feet. And you take
Oh, yeah.
3 necrotic damage.
Yeah.
And you can make a strength save on your turn to break free.
Take
Or
that.
athletics. That is back to Wiggles.
I will make a strength save to break free.
Cool.
All right. It's not good luck tonight rolling on my character sheet, so I'm going to go hardwood. That's in that one.
Jesus.
Okay.
I mean, is it a maple, though? You really need a nice maple for those good rolls.
Right. Yeah. Is IKEA maple? Is that? What is particle
That's not
board?
even hardwood.
It's not even wood. Okay. Now on. Do I die?
No.
I'm rolling like Hayden this
You
week.
just don't get out.
Hey Carrie. Carrie. Robert said it was cool, so I can help it.
Checking. Robreth is unresponsive.
Oh no! You better let us go so we can go help him.
You didn't say carry. Come on.
Oh God! I thought, man.
Wiggles, you still have an action and a move action and a bonus action.
Oh, is the strength check to get excuse me out? What was that?
Just the thing you do at the beginning of your turn
This
is
is
the
the
way
thing I
I'm
do.
playing it.
I'll do another check to break free.
Okay.
Athletics?
Sure.
11.
Still not good enough.
Whoa. That short rest really, it's like when you take a nap in the middle of the day and then you're just tired for the rest of the day. I think that's what happened. Okay.
Anything else?
Carrie, you better help us so we can go help Robert.
How may I help you?
Oh, god damn it.
That was your bonus action.
That's my turn.
Because you already asked the other thing. Ubad, what's up?
Carrie, what are Robert's vitals?
Rabbith's vitals are good.
I am going to walk 30 feet closer to G11 and I'll shoot the tree.
The tree? Okay. I assume
Yeah,
the same leg that you guys have been working on.
Yeah, that's 23 to hit.
That hits.
And that's 10 force damage and 2 cold damage.
Cool. Your blast blows a whole chunk out of the trunk, and it kind of you've mostly blasted your way through most of the trunk, and it like seems unsteady on that leg right now. Lee, what's up?
Carrie, when is the last time that Rogrith was responsive or issued you a command?
Robrith last issued his last command 12 years ago.
Carrie, do you have any sort of fallback plan if he never issues you a command again?
I have not been Okay, if I answer this is your second
Never
ask.
mind,
It'd
you're
be
right,
a bonus action.
Forget it. Okay, I'm going to try to grab Sir Wiggles. Sir Wiggles, stop messing around in the goo, and pull him along towards Ubad.
Let's do a strength contest. Why not?
Bring it on.
Oh,
Okay, that's not bad. 21.
yeah, that beats my 14.
Okay, so can I drag him half speed or?
Yeah, but you will see some attacks of opportunity.
Yes, I will. Was it my action to grab him, or can I use my action to dash with him?
I say it's your action to yank him free.
Okay, I will yank him 20 feet.
Cool. What's your AC?
22.
Jesus. With a dirty 20, the tree tries to stomp you, but what happens?
Well, Lee is not fast. It's not like Lee is dodging this. It's just landing on his shell and nothing happens.
Okay. Cool.
Ow.
Dunk.
Exactly.
Not ow. Ow for 0 damage.
Ow for 0 damage. Let's see. Do I have any bonus actions? Not really. Yeah, so I'll just move us both 20 feet further. That's it.
Cool. So you're 20 feet away from the tree?
Yep.
Cool. It is now the tree's turn. The tree is going to stomp towards you and attempt to one kick at Wiggles. And
Hit? No.
And one hit at Lee. Okay, the rolls have turned around. There's an 8 hit.
I just told you it was 22.
I know, but it's funnier to ask that way.
Formality.
And so the tree messed up, and you see the blobs of goo attempt to start oozing up the other trees that are not the tree monster. Wiggles, what's up?
Oh, can I say that I picked Wiggles up by the scruff of his neck?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's such a weird feeling. Okay. So I'm being held right now?
I'll let go if you want to go somewhere.
That's fine. So how far away are we from the tree?
It is at you.
Can I take a swing at it?
Yes, you can.
Breaking out the big dice. Yeah, mama. That's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Wiggles is going to go for, that's going to be 9 points of slashing damage with my sword.
You,
Yeah.
your hit finally cuts through the weakened portion of the tree, and it kind of stumbles and then tumbles forward at you. Both of you make dex saves.
Yeah, MVP.
That's a 1.
MV tree.
And that's a 7.
You are
MVP potion.
the tree monster falls on top of you, both of you, and you are both pinned under the tree monster.
We shouldn't have tried to catch it.
I'm totally used to it.
I say you can try to free yourself as a move action.
You're talking. Yeah.
Make an athletics roll.
Nice. 21.
You wiggle free. Sir wiggles free.
I can see where you got that name.
Yeah, it's exactly where I got that name, from trees falling on me and me getting out of them.
Anything else for your turn?
No more enemies?
There's still a tree monster. It just fell over.
Oh.
You cut one of its legs in half.
Okay. So that was that my move to get out of there?
Yeah.
Total? All right. Well, I'm out. I'm good.
Cool. Ubed, what's up?
So, the tree monster's prone, but it sounds like it's big enough that I wouldn't have disadvantage shooting at it from far away.
That's fine.
Okay, Ubad will back 30 feet towards G11.
You're definitely 50 feet away from it at this point.
Shoot
and
then move. Shoot and then move.
Okay, well, I'll shoot them.
Okay, I'll allow it for this turn.
The tree did move up.
It did.
So that's 19 to hit
That hits.
for 7 force and 2 cold.
What are you aiming at this point? Another leg or like the central mass?
Well, do you think it fell, on its face and its central mass is up, or that it fell on its butt and its leg is up in the sky?
Its leg would be definitely the part that's visible.
Okay, then it's the leg.
Okay. And what's the damage?
That is 7 force and 2 cold.
Cool. You blast more splinters off of a different leg. What's up, Lee? Is that it?
Yeah.
What's up, Lee?
How big is this creature? Is it 1 size larger than me or 2 sizes larger than me?
Probably at least 2.
At least
It's
2?
it's each of its legs is a tree.
So maybe its leg is only 1 size larger than me?
Sure.
Then
I like where this is going.
instead of wiggling out, I would like to just take my hammer and cast Booming Blade and try and hit the tree.
I'll allow it.
Ooh, that is only a... Oh, it's 15.
You missed it by 1.
Okay, well then I'll use my move action. Never mind. And try and get out. That's an athletics.
Yeah, athletics.
Turns out it's very hard to hit something with a hammer when you're lying down under it. How's an 11 athletics look?
Not good. You're still under the tree.
Alright, then as my bonus action, I will cast Misty Step, and now I'm 30 feet towards Ubad.
So you are. Cool. You start hearing, it is the tree's turn. You start hearing more rustling in the leaves back where this battle started, and the tree monster kind of stumbles like a baby deer trying to get back on its feet, and it doesn't get to attack this turn. It's kind of like figures out how to balance on 3 trees and then stands up to its full height. Wiggles, what's up?
Oh, my maternal instinct feels like it wants to help, but I'm gonna kill it.
You're over there by yourself, Sir Wiggles.
I am. Okay.
Misty stepped away.
Oh, but okay. 8.
8 to hit?
Yeah, 8 to hit.
No.
Don't I get? Because and he's a baby tree. He's a baby deer tree. Okay.
What are you asking from me?
Let's
You think you have an advantage against babies?
Hey Lee, are we running?
I think so.
Oh shit. Okay. I'll run. I'll run away.
You're going to take an attack of opportunity.
Uh.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You have been critically hit.
See, I believe you too.
7.
Ow! I forgot about that part. Okay.
How much life do you have?
I'm let's see, 7. I have 17 hit points left. I'm a freaking tank, bro.
Okay.
I've never played these before. I'm always a wispy bard, but this is kind of cool.
Cool. And then you get to run away.
I'm running.
Uba, what's up?
Wait. Oh yeah.
Ubud instead of was actually asked Wiggles a question.
Okay.
Yeah, Wiggles, can you get all puffy again?
No, I can only get puffy like once a day.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be good. I mean, I'm allergic to honeydew, but other than that, that's a different kind of puffy.
What if Ubad prestidigitates some honeydew in your mouth? Would that be sufficient to trigger it?
Yeah, but I can't breathe.
Oh.
So I don't know how effective fighting. And plus, if you think I breathe loud now, just imagine a pug with a blocked airway, and you get the idea.
Yes, we'll have to get the doggy CPAP machines ready. So that's an Eldritch Blast at the tree. And that is... Ooh, that's a 22 to hit.
That certainly hits.
So 6 force damage and 2 cold damage.
Okay. You blast off more splinters from the second front leg.
And then I continue moving 30 feet back to G11.
Cool. You've done about 150 feet of movement this whole time. Okay.
How many turns have we spent? 4 turns or 5?
I haven't counted that closely.
Yeah, Ubad, I can get that back if we short rested, but
Lee, what's up?
Carrie, never mind. And I will just pick up because the tree's 30 feet away, right?
Yeah.
I will just again pick up Sir Wiggles by his scruff, and with my blade singing speed, if I move and then dash, that's 80 feet, so half would be 40. So I'll move us 40 towards Ubad. Hopefully far enough the tree cannot catch us this turn.
So you're 70 feet away from the tree now, right?
Yes.
Cool. The tree will kind of like buck up and down at like a dog trying to walk with 3 legs and kind of like gallop towards you. But it seems to be 20 feet away still.
Yo!
It smashes a lot of trees in the way. It leaves a big path.
Tree on tree violence.
Wiggles.
Casey, you know when like a dog is like comes across another dog being walked and it just tries to kill it and the owner's like pulling it away?
Mm-hmm.
That's what's happening right now.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to
Sir
attack
Wiggles. Sir Wiggles. Sir Wiggles.
Okay, I guess I'll yeah, this makes sense. Do you want me to like I start blowing just like just to help us go faster?
Just run.
You want me to run? Okay, I'll it's but I hate it. Okay, I run. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna dash.
Cool.
I visualize the ball, and I dash.
Sir Wiggles, go get it.
Okay.
Somebody has like a rabbit on a string roll towards you. Cool. You dash away for 60 feet, I assume.
Yeah. Yep.
Ubat, what's up?
How far is Wiggles from me at this point?
You're pretty far. You're like we're 50 feet or so ahead of them, I say. And so Wiggles would be 10 feet ahead of you at this point.
Okay. Yeah, then I will dash and move 60 feet.
Cool. And Lee, the same.
Since I have 40, I'll cast a bonfire right in front of the tree. Just hopefully make it go around, and then I'll move my 40 towards them as well.
Cool. You see the tree monster kind of rear up in front of your bonfire with a stubby leg and a real leg, and it kind of leaps over the bonfire. But in order to do that flashy move, it needed to use some of its movement speed, so it doesn't run towards you as much.
Okay, and if it entered it, I think it needs a dex save.
It leaped over.
Okay, fair enough.
And I'd say if we keep this combat going, it's just going to be like, I dashed, then I dashed.
No, I
It's
dashed.
so I'm going to say you guys are out of initiative.
I'll run back and attack it if that makes for more entertaining programming.
No, but you should go back and get Sniffles.
I am still here.
Shit. Okay.
I have never left your side,
Good to know.
sire.
Yay, you're great at this. You're really good.
Do you guys ever see that Sherlock Holmes game where they didn't have a walk animation for Watson, and so whenever you break line of sight with him, he just appears behind you? That's how Sniffles works.
If we want to have a private conversation, we have to back away while watching him like the Mario ghosts.
Yeah. Look up Creepy Watson on YouTube.
All right, I guess we just need to walk all night until the lights come back on.
Well, you're theoretically around 800 feet away from the G11.
11? Okay.
Okay, just 800 feet we have to walk, I guess.
Okay, let's walk 800 feet.
How far is that?
It's
Do you know how far 1 foot is?
It's like 250 meters.
How many pugs is that?
Oh, I got real close. It's 243 meters.
Wow.
800 feet in pugs. Wolfram Alpha.
What do we see around here? And
You see
with a perception check of 1.
you see a bunch
Plus
of dense trees, and you hear you see backlit behind you a tree monster still galloping towards you.
So there's a door?
Are you saying you walked 800 feet?
I mean, we're trying to. You tell
Cool.
us if we make it.
And I would walk 800 feet just to get to a door at the end of a maze.
I'm looking up 800 feet in pugs.
It's probably like
I mean,
400 pugs? 300 pugs?
No.
800
that's like
feet.
700 pugs.
What, a pug is only like a foot?
A pug's not even a
little bit
foot.
more.
Pug's got to be like what, like 7 inches?
Really? Wow. I'm picturing.
It's because the tail curls, so that definitely.
Yeah, do you stretch out the tail
Subtract
when
some-
you're measuring?
Do you stretch it?
If I go on a list, if I Google how long a pug, how long is a pug?
They only tell you how tall it is. They don't tell you how long.
How tall?
Only
Is it?
only in Australia.
About a foot.
It's definitely longer than it is tall, right?
Yeah.
How long is a pug in inches?
It just gave me the
it's-
life expectancy when I Googled that.
13 to 15 years.
Yeah.
Wiggles, you're gonna be okay.
Okay.
This website about drawing pugs say that they're roughly 15 and a half inches.
Okay. Let's do.
So this is very vital to the campaign.
I also got how long is a pug's pregnancy? How long is a pug's memory? How long is a pug's tongue?
Look, at least 10% of every D&D game is just looking up facts about animals. It's inevitable.
Wiggles.
How long is a pug's memory? Because I didn't mean to see pugs.
So Wiggles, it is approximately 619 pugs away.
Okay, so I'm one pug. I'm one pug.
Okay, so you
I'm gonna
guys
make it.
continue hurrying through the dense jungle. Why don't you guys make me a survival check?
You know, that's
somebody give me one person give me a survival check to see if you guys can cut your way through the forest fast enough.
that's the only note I'm gonna have for next week is that 800 feet is 619 pugs.
That's fine.
My survival's 2.
Do it.
Okay.
Oh, you.
If you want nature, I got nature. Survival,
What's going on?
no survival.
Oh, 4. I'm sorry, guys. I'm using the better dice too. They're all funky tonight.
They're all bad.
You're all bad dice.
The dice don't love you.
Bad dice.
Okay, so I'm gonna say you cut through the jungle, but somehow you make it to the end. You're walking directly towards where you thought G11 would be, but you reach just a wall.
Sorry, guys. I swear it was gonna be here. I think I got distracted by that stick.
Carrie, how far are we from G11?
You are approximately 200 feet away from G11.
Carrie, how far are we from G12?
You are approximately 250 feet away from G12.
So we overshot it?
I assume so.
Carrie, what room is connected to G11?
The door G11 connects Robert's office and the main garden.
Let's go back and go in there, I think. That one seems important.
Yes, but Carrie, what does door G12 connect to?
G12 connects to Robert's office and the main garden.
I see. Okay.
See, that's what my notes are.
Those are good notes. Can we just put our hand on the wall and walk along the
me,
wall?
motherfucker. Yeah.
Can we put our hand on the wall and just walk along the wall until we get to the door?
Mm-hmm. You do hear the tree monster crashing through the trees towards you, I will say.
Yeah, but we're
Can
faster.
we run with our hand on the door, on the wall?
Sure. Yeah, I'm gonna say you can do that, and you run and you hear the tree monster closing in. It is very close when suddenly what's the marching order here?
I think I'll be in the front since I'm survivaling, leading everyone in the wrong direction.
I'll be in the back because I have a natural back shield.
Yes, and I'll be in the juicy middle.
Cool. You're running and you hear the crashing through the trees get closer and closer from the jungle side. When suddenly you feel a doorway to your left.
Carrie, open door G12.
G12, open, and you hear a door 50 feet in front of you open.
Carrie, open the other door G12.
And suddenly
Carrie, open G11.
the tree monster crashes out of the forest on top of you guys.
Yeah.
Make everybody.
Oh, Jesus.
We're doing. Everybody does an attack roll.
Oh, okay.
It takes an attack roll.
Okay.
Wiggles, what's your AC?
Let's see. How long has it been since we initiated that fight?
Maybe 3 minutes.
3 minutes. I'm fine. Oh, Hey Hayden,
Hmm?
do you want me to roll like I don't know 6 concentration checks that I forgot to do?
Why? Why?
Because I'm a bad player and I forget to do things I'm supposed to, and
What-
it's not out of anything shady, but like it's because I'm stupid, I'm dumb.
Oh, is it for concentration on your shield of faith?
So I'll be. I will definitely have failed it.
Let's just do one of those.
Well, I rolled 2 dice at the same time.
Okay. And one of them failed?
Yeah,
Okay, you no longer have shield of
I
faith.
think it's fair. Fine. 18 AC.
Cool. You
I forgot. Ugh.
take 5 damage.
Ow. Okay.
Ubad, what's your AC?
15.
You take 10 damage. And Lee, what's your AC?
18.
The tree as it crashes through the thing, its log slamming all of you, somehow clunks harmlessly off your shell.
You guys should really get shells.
And you hear right as this happened, G11 open, and you guys are all like kind of pinned against the wall by the tree monster.
Can we get through the door or no?
You guys are like pinned against the wall, and the door is here.
Can I take my hammer, cast booming blade, and try and hit the tree away?
Yes.
Does a 21 hit?
It does.
Oh, and since I'm not blade singing, I can use 2 hands to hit for once. Ugh. I rolled a 3 on a d10. That's going to be 7 damage. Plus, he's pushed 5 feet away and wreathed in booming energy.
Cool. The log has been displaced from holding you against the wall.
Through the
All of you.
door, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot an Eldritch Blast at it as I walk to the door. And that is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
And that's 13 force damage and 2 cold damage.
Ooh. The log that held you against the wall seems very messed up. As you blow several splinters out of it.
Are we through?
Wiggles, what are you doing?
What we get? I go through the door. I
Cool.
go through the door. Once everybody's through, I'm gonna yell. Carrie, close door G11.
The monster rears back and tries to dive towards you. Roll booming blade damage.
Carrie, also closed door G12.
5. Thunder.
Cool. The monster tries to dive through the door right as you say and as Carrie says, closing G11, and the door closes, smashing. The monster comes through, and one of its logs comes through, and then the door smashes on top of the middle mass.
Woo.
Does it
Oh my
go
God.
through, or is the door propped open by it?
It cleaves it in two.
That's awesome.
So there's like some log in front and like a couple vines and like a little bit of death mold that is like kind of squirming around. A pretty small amount.
My God, you guys, that was such a close call. Oh,
G12 closed.
I really wish that Sniffles made it through. I'm gonna miss him.
I am right here.
Whoa, whoa! It's amazing. How'd you do that?
I have been with you the entire time, sire.
You know, only
Let's look around the office. What do we see?
You are in some kind of reception area, similar to the one that you entered the door in, and you see a stairway up in the back of the room.
Can we try to put the remaining death mold in a water flask or something?
Yeah. What do you put it in?
A water flask?
You're gonna empty out your water and put mold in there?
Well, let me see. What else? How would you say would fit in a 1 ounce bottle?
You can fit 1 ounce of it in there.
Does anyone have a bigger bottle?
Ubod has a perfume vial,
Ooh.
and he will pour out the perfume and
Everybody
to,
roll. Everybody roll perception.
is this smell related?
It is smell related.
Yeah, that's an 8.
18.
That's a 13.
Let's try.
Lee, you are hit by a very strong smell of perfume, and you feel a little bit dizzy. It's so strong.
Hayden, does it smell like it would make me smell bigger? Kind of like when a dog rolls in another dog's crap. I just want to know if I should roll in it and it would make me smell bigger.
I will leave that up to you.
Kevin, is it a big smell perfume or a little smell perfume?
I think that's every dog's. I'll say it has nice undertones of melon.
Oh, I'm allergic to melon. I should probably stay away from that. Lest I get all puffy, but not in a good way.
Okay, and can we also quickly burn the rest of the goo if it doesn't all fit in there?
Yeah. I assume you're doing a bonfire or something.
Yeah, or even a torch, whatever.
Yeah, I have a torch.
It all burns away and goes and like bubbles up and then turns charred and withers away.
I'm sorry, I missed that. Can you do that again?
Tell me when to stop.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Okay.
All right, up the stairs.
Cool. You walk up the perfect, slightly blue marble seeming stairway and hallway, pristine. Everything very pristine. With you come out into this large circular room with a big dome on top that seems to be like the night sky with stars and stuff on top. And around the sides, you see a number of like laboratory setups and like different like drawers, some of them pulled out seemingly very messily kept. There's some doors to the side of the room, and in the middle back of the room at a desk, you see a dwarf slumped over, unreactive.
Should we let him sleep?
I could sleep. Can I get a detect magic going?
Yes. There's magic
Harry.
fucking everywhere. Everything here is magic.
Whoa.
I'm magic.
I'm magic? That's so cool. Carrie, how many life forms are currently in Robert's office?
There are currently 5 life forms in Robert's office. 6 if you include the death fungus.
All right. Can I go and do like a medicine check or something to try and understand what's going on? Is he breathing? Is he holding anything magical, first of all?
Why don't you give me a perception check? This is like a big office, by the way. It's like a big circle, maybe like 100 feet across.
Okay. 10.
Yeah, it's not so hard to see. You can see kind of slumped over, like kind of on the bird. There seems to be some sort of amulet laid on the desk that he seems to be wearing. That's kind of like pulsing a soft light.
Does my detect magic tell me what school of magic it is? I think.
Honestly, it's hard to pick out anything
Sure.
in here. 5e. But let me see if there's one that makes sense. I did.
Oh, I guess I should just cast Identify on it, right?
What's the range in identify?
It's touch, but I can use my familiar, my sacrificial familiar, to deliver it.
Okay. Are you flying?
Well, first, Carrie, what is this amulet that Robreth is holding?
The amulet is an experimental amulet that Robreth was testing 12 years ago. He has not entered its data into my files.
And what school was it, did you say?
Oh my god. Let me go look at schools. Let's say God, what's the one? Let me
Abja evocation.
Abjivalusion.
Illusion mancy.
Why did 5e tools go down? That extremely illegal seeming website. Transmutation is what it is.
Oh boy.
I'll hold my sword over the dwarf's neck just in case.
You guys are not next to the dwarf. You guys
Carrie,
are by the doorway, 100 feet away from the dwarf.
Carrie, does Robreth have any countermeasures in case of dangerous magic that would turn off magic or otherwise might help us revive him?
Robreth is in perfect health. He does not need any reviving.
Carrie, what about just the first part of my question?
Robreth has asked me to keep anything more than 50 feet away from his body until he tells me not to.
I see. All right, I guess I will cast Identify. Well, I'll have the parrot just fly over first. Does anything happen to it?
When the parrot starts getting close to 50 feet, Carrie says, "Please do not approach Robreth. I will be forced to deploy countermeasures." Does the parrot continue?
Carrie, I thought you said there were only 5 life signs, so clearly you don't consider this parrot a life sign.
How dare you?
Roll persuasion.
That's a 2. -1. That's a 1.
Updating life signs 2, 6, 7, 6.
Can I help? Can I help with the persuasion roll?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, she doesn't know about Pompadour.
All right. I'll start ritually casting Unseen Servant if anyone else wants to try anything for the next 10 minutes.
So the parrot doesn't. The parrot flies away.
Yeah.
Okay. All mirage.
what if? Hear me out. What if we lure the big tree in here?
Go on.
That's all I got. That's it. That's as far as I thought. I was hoping we could, brainstorm off each other.
So he's in the middle of 100 foot, so like we could walk around the edge.
Yeah.
I guess that would work then. Wait, how far can an unseen servant go? Is this even going to work? Oh, so he can go 60 feet away.
Perfect.
Nice.
Anyone want to try anything before the unseen servant appears?
Right.
Okay, when the unseen servant appears, I will try having it go and pick up the amulet.
Okay. The unseen servant approaches unseen. Can an unseen servant get up onto a desk?
It's invisible, mindless, shapeless, medium force that performs simple tasks, springs into existence in unoccupied space.
Can go on desks.
It seems like it can climb or I don't
Okay.
even. Maybe
Sure.
it floats. I don't know.
It hops up on the desk and attempts to pull the amulet off of Robrith, but it's like I'm gonna have Unseen Servant roll a sleight of hand because like Robrith has a big old 12 years of beard growth going on, and it's like it's gonna be hard for a little blob to work that off.
Okay, there is a strength given, but no other statistics.
That's an automatic pass. Is what that.
So maybe it's a strength
Yeah.
check.
Sure.
All right, I rolled a 13. A strength of 2 would be minus 4 or 5? 4 maybe? So that
I
would
think it's
be
-4.
9?
The beard, it kind of just gets tangled up in the beard, and he's yanking on it and is not making any progress.
What kind of... Is this a chain or a rope?
I'm trying to figure out how much you can tell through the Unseen Servant.
Oh, none from the outside. I think I'd just be looking 50 feet away, so...
Roll me perception.
17?
It's gonna be. You can tell it seems to be some sort of fine gold-colored chain. Seems to be made of metal. It's like a nice jewelry chain.
Well, I guess he can just keep trying. I don't really have anything else.
No. It's. I'm gonna say that the Unseen Servant has failed.
Okay. I have Maximilian's Earthen Grasp, which of course creates a giant medium hand. That's sort of more of a blunt instrument, though.
Sniffles, are you a... Sniffles, do you count?
I can count to over 2 million, sir.
That's amazing.
Wow, that is impressive, actually.
How many is that?
It is over 2 million, sir.
Wow.
Okay, how about this? We have some rope. I'll have the Unseen Servant take the rope, thread it through the chain, and bring the end back over to us. It's silk rope. It's very weight. It only weighs 0.1 pounds for 50 pounds of rope.
How long is the rope?
I got 50 feet, and then I also wrote down that we got 100-foot rope along with the rations.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Is it better than this rope idea?
It's similar to the rope idea.
What you got?
I bring out the snake rope. And
Cool.
have it slither up to Robrith, up his body, through his beard, and wrap around the chain.
As soon as the snake rope goes within 50 feet of the thing, Carrie says, "Do not approach Robrith."
It's not a living thing, Carrie.
I think Carrie's programming's flexible enough to prevent someone with like a very long pole from like stabbing Robrith or something.
Okay, what about just the rope thing, though?
You can try it.
Okay. So...
Oh, but no, Carrie's gonna see a visible rope and call you out.
Oh, so it's the visibility? Interesting.
I'll distract her. Hey, Gary, look over here. Check this out.
I see.
Yeah, look. I can watch me run in a circle.
Okay, while Wiggles is dancing,
Recording this data.
I will have Pompadour, who is an invisible and on my shoulder, fly up to Roderick, or Robrith. And Pompadour, where are your stats? And
13 performance.
that's It's pretty good.
Very impressive.
I know.
And Pompadour will try and grab the amulet.
Does Pompadour have stats?
Pompadour has stats. Kevin is trying to find them.
Cool.
Roll investigation.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a sleight of hand, unless Pompadour doesn't have as a given dexterity stat.
What is Pompadour, an imp?
Yes. So just give me 10 seconds.
I think it's going to be a
Another
plus
5
3.
seconds. Yes, it is a +3. They do not have sleight of hand, so it's just a +3. Ooh, that's a dirty 20.
Yeah, Pompadour's able to slip the amulet off of Robert's neck.
Should I keep running?
And
Yes.
Okay.
what? So Pompadour has the amulet now.
And Pompadour will start coming towards me.
Cool.
Or go. Actually, have Pompadour go. No, Pompadour just come towards me. Ubad isn't that smart. He wouldn't figure this out.
Okay.
He's got 9 intelligence.
Very elephant-like. So as Pompadour is flying back, you hear a groan. And Roberth, the dwarf in front of you, puts his arms on the desk and starts lifting himself up, as if he was very hungover and just waking up. And he starts sitting up in his chair. And he looks around. You notice he's as he looks up, he has just crazy 12 years of hair growth, beard all over his face. One of his eyes, you can see there's a burn scar over a little bit of his face. And he looks around and he says, "Carrie, how long have I been out?" "Roberth, you have been out for 12 years. "Oh, God. 12 years? Oh. And he looks at you guys.
Hi.
Hello.
"Carrie, who are these people?"
Well, I'm a pug, but
"These are visitors that have recently entered Roberth Gardens. I do not know their names. They seem to have a combat stat well over 1,500.
We're no Corvus, you know what I mean.
He looks suddenly fear in his eyes. What is Carrie? What is the status of Subject Corvus?" "Subject Corvus left the facility 7 years ago."
So while Roberth is distracted,
Mhm.
Pompadour dropped the amulet, and then I'm going to kind of pick it up using my clothing as a barrier, so I'm not really touching it.
Cool. Why don't you roll me sleight of hand?
Amulet of Ambien.
And that is a 13.
No one's super watching you, so it's fine, and no one really notices it because there's very distracting things going on.
I bet
He's
Carrie
got a lot of
knows.
sleep in his eyes.
Yeah, his eyes.
Honestly, Ubad is sort of hurt that Carrie hasn't learned his name.
Maybe we've been calling each other's names.
It's true. Robrith, allow us to introduce ourselves. I am Lee.
I am Ubad, son of Rabab.
Oh,
He looks at you expectantly, Wiggles.
I'm Sir Wiggles. How do you do? How's this morning breath? Would you
You-
like to be my squire? I just
You're,
wanna-
you can't smell his morning breath from 50 feet away.
Robrith, we came to ask for your help with a little problem we're having, but then upon entering your gardens, we discovered that they seem to have been abandoned.
Abandoned, you say?
Well, yes, it seems you were incapacitated for 12 years,
Oof.
as Carrie just told you.
Carrie, what is the status of test subjects 1, 2 through 4? Subject, cetacean, deceased. Subject, death mold, escaped. Currently in currently in testing chamber 3 and main gardens and Robert's office.
I'm sorry about that.
This nasty stuff, the death mold. Tigers, deceased. And Robert kind of slips over and seems sad. He's like, oh, not the tigers. Anything but the tigers.
Yes,
What-
I would stay away from that holding pen.
Carrie, purge, test chamber 3 and main gardens. Purging. And Carrie, could you do that quietly? Purging. So what can I help you lads with?
Well, we could use a little rest and maybe some food. Getting through your gardens with the death mold was quite challenging. But the reason we actually came here was we seem to have been magically controlled by some paper we ate, and we were hoping you could help us get it out of our system.
Yeah. Why is that so hard?
Magically controlled by some paper you ate?
Yes, we have a sample of it, but 3 of
bring
us
it-
also have some in our body.
Oh, bring
Oh,
it
the
here.
two of you.
Well, I think
And I
Sniffles.
bring him the yes, Sniffles. I bring him the chewed up.
Do not
things.
approach Roberth. Oh, Carrie, turn off perimeter defenses. Perimeter defense offline. It's bring it here. He takes the paper from you. And then he walks over to one of his lab areas and takes out from the one of the drawers, takes out like a headgear, like a head strap that has like one of those like jeweler's loops, but it's like all arcane looking. And it's like, and it has like a bunch of different lenses, and he clicks each into place, and he's looking at this paper. Oh, I see. I think I've seen something like this before. You haven't had it running with the Order of Silence, do you?
Yes.
Yeah, Pelia. You know her.
Not familiar, no, but I'm familiar with their tricks. I've seen a few of them before. What did you say you were doing up here? Up in the North continent, not many people come up here.
Ubad, you want to take this one?
Yes, as campaign secretary, let me tell you that we were on an expedition for God, I need to write down more first names. Madame Asteria, to find her lost son, who himself went here on an expedition with the great.
Explorer Lawrence Edwin Akmanos. The son's name is Varian.
And they were here, we believe, searching for powerful magical artifacts, something that the Order of Silence did not want to be found.
Yes, so the Order sabotaged our expedition.
That sounds about their MO.
I take it you have no affection for the Order.
I have no reason to hate them, but I'm just familiar with their tricks.
Can you help us?
So, you fellas have fallen under the a seal of seal of whatever I called it, seal of obedience, was it?
Good.
I just wrote magic paper.
You've fallen under the sway of magic paper, have you?
Yes.
Carrie, can you confirm that all of our test subjects are escaped or dead? Yes. All test subjects are currently deceased or escaped in the case of subject Corvus.
He left a lot of feathers on his way out, though.
He would. Yeah. I think I'll be needing some new test subjects. Carrie, please apprehend the 4 individuals in front of me.
Hey, whoa.
Now, Robrith, we did just
Listen.
save you from a
Yeah,
12-year coma. Have you
And I'm
heard
a
of
terrible test subject.
karma?
I can't count.
You see several outlines of what look like people form in the perfect marble behind you, and outstep marble robots, seemingly. Apprehending.
Robert, they're much better test subjects, much easier to deal with than us. And we can be of great benefit to you.
We can get you some. Huh?
Are you guys letting the robots hold you while
No.
we...
No.
Okay.
Go
So
on.
you're...
I'm trying to make a persuasion check before the robots come over.
I hear that. I'm trying to play it out. So okay, I'm gonna say Ubad was near the center of the room. Wiggles, make a strength contest.
Yeah. I was running around. I'm still running. I'm just kidding. Ooh! Nat 20. In your face. 24.
The robot attempts to grapple you, but tell me what happens.
Bad touch. He attempts to grapple me, and I thrust my arms outward, and I snap his arms off, and then they hit the other robots, and they all die.
Okay, I'm gonna say the robot attempts to grab you, and you throw your arms back and knock it back, and it kind of stumbles and steps back. And then Robrith turns to you and says, "Why should I trust you to bring me more test subjects? Why can't I just have you? Seems like it's skipping a step."
Did you see how strong I was buffing that robot off?
I did.
Think of how
You'd make a wonderful test subject.
No, think of how many test
My
subjects.
friend, have you ever wanted to be part one?
Do you want volume or quality? Do you want quality test subjects, or do you want a lot of test subjects? It seems to me someone with your track record of, proven failures would want, probably to go for a quantity. Did you say half whale?
Didn't you see Project Cetacean?
I missed that season.
So he was kind of addressing his question towards you, Ubed.
Yeah. Well, It seems like you don't want to be reasoned with, or so.
I'll say you can reason with him. It's just he's good at this.
Well,
good
I
to take
presented an
multiple
argument,
steps.
and it didn't seem like he had any interest in that. So
He had a counter argument.
Robert, where did you learn to argue? There's no counter argument there. I presented you. You said you didn't like it. So I don't find you to be very gentlemanly. I don't think you're interested in that. And I am going to Eldritch Blast the nearest robot, and I'm going to I'm going to kind of give a wink to Pompadour to go and pick up the amulet from me. And that is a 14 to hit the robot.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so that is 6 force damage and 2 cold damage.
I don't think I specified before. There's 1 robot for each of you, so that's 4. Actually, there's 6. There's 1 for each of you, 1 for Almirage, and 1 for the Death Mold, because it's 1 for each life form
And stiff.
that it detected. Tell me how much damage it was total again?
It was 6 force damage and 2 cold.
Cool.
Always 2 cold.
2 cold. Is it... Do you always roll 2, or is it set to be 2?
It's my proficiency bonus in cold damage.
Nice. You kind of leave. You see you hit the robot, and it kind of stops, and there's like a crack in its shoulder. I guess we're rolling initiative. No, we're not. It's very late.
Can I try one
But I
thing
roll-
as the
but I
robot
roll.
emerges?
You can try one thing.
Robert, may I make a suggestion? I'll cast a suggestion on him. That is a wisdom save. 14.
Where's my dice? $16.
My suggestion is you make us your agents in the north. You know, Varian would not have gone up here after these powerful artifacts for no reason. And surely you've heard of Lawrence Edwin Akmanos. We are seeking them already. Let us see what they're after. Bring it back to you.
Roll persuasion.
13.
No.
Somebody gets a fucking persuasion.
Also,
I was actually role playing with you.
what about the lost city of Ur? You know, that's Dwarven. You're Dwarven. There's a lot of research there. Could save you years, decades. We have a lead on it.
Wiggles, do you want to do anything?
You, sir, have, for the last time, I'm going to cast Compelled Duel. Robert, you and me, one-on-one, once and for all, to see who controls
1v1 me, bro.
everything. Come on. Come at me, bro.
Remind me what Compelled Duel does.
Wisdom saving throw. Compelled Duel. It'll have disadvantage on attack rolls against other creatures, a creature other than me. It must make a wisdom save each time. It attempts to move into a space that is more than 30 feet away from me. So I compel a creature. Yeah, was that enough?
I mean, do you want to know what it does
the
mechanically?
creature's drawn to me. Yeah, maybe Casey can explain it better because he's smart.
It basically makes it so he could only attack Sir Wiggles without suffering consequences.
It doesn't make him want to fight me. But
It says the creature's drawn to you,
He's
compelled
drawn
by
to
your
me.
divine demand.
look at this demand. It's divine. You and me in the parking lot.
So he fails his save.
course, that
And he
fails.
kind of like looks towards you a little bit. What did you say you were again?
Like a pug, I'm a pug Latin. Did you say what or who? Anyways, it's both.
Pug Latin. Carrie, open file project Pug Latin.
Do you know another one? Is there?
Well, we have a lot to learn, don't we? And he's-
Cobod's gonna Eldritch Blast Robreth.
Half whale doesn't sound bad. Which
And
half?
that's 18 to hit.
Could it be the bottom half?
You hit him.
That's 14 force damage and 2 cold.
18 force damage?
14.
14.
Force damage
Okay.
and 2 cold.
I'll attack him when I get a chance.
He staggers forward and kind of looks over his shoulder. He's like, I think I have to talk to this Pugladin next. I'll come to you later.
Pug Latin. Yep. Can I throw a javelin at him?
I'm gonna say Lee hasn't done anything for a minute.
I mean, I just cast suggestion on it successfully, but sure, I'll. I mean, Robert, if you won't listen to reason, maybe you listen to this hammer, and I'll just run up and try and hit him with a hammer, I guess.
Cool. As you do that, the robot next to you is going to try to apprehend you.
Okay. What is it?
Good.
Contest?
Yeah, strength contest.
That's good. 24.
It tries to grab you, but you succeed. What does it look like?
I don't even notice. Just bounces off the side.
Cool.
So, should I make a hammer attack?
Yeah.
Booming blade, of course. That is 21 to hit.
You hit.
That will be 12 bludgeoning. And he is knocked 5 feet. And wreathed in booming energy.
He kind of you run at him from the side and slam him with the thing, and he is knocked off his feet and like kind of rolls and is on the ground.
Robert,
He's
I am also a man of learning. There is much we could teach each other.
What have you to teach me?
Well, I could teach you about love.
Oh, I have loved.
What about ideas?
I had a wife, 2 beautiful daughters, but sometimes your work's just more important,
Oh, yes, your daughters must have been the original half whales. I think at this, I would imagine at this point that Pompadour has the amulet,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna have Pompadour fly towards Robreth and try to put the amulet back on him.
Make me a sleight of hand.
And that is a 22. That's a 19 on the die.
I'm gonna say, Robreth looks up at you, Lee, and says, "Carrie, escalate hostility to level," and then the amulet falls around his neck, and immediately you see the light go out of his eyes, And he kind of like slumps over on the ground.
Kevin!
Well, that was unfortunate.
I mean, you didn't really. I might. What if I want to be half whale? Now my dream is dead.
The robots are still there.
Go away.
Each of you make a strength contest.
Oh.
Wiggles.
10.
Second.
For what'd you
Natural
get?
20 again.
Okay,
I hate these robots.
Ubad and Lee are grappled. And tell me what happens to your robot.
Having seen this, I boof it again. I back the robot away, and I'm gonna try to slice it in half.
Cool. Roll. Do some sort of roll.
I think robots are my favorite enemy. All right.
As a ranger, maybe
16 to hit.
that hits.
Excellent. And that will be damage. So nice. 10 slashing damage.
Cool. The robot is damaged.
I say if I want to be a whale, it'll be because I want to be a whale, not because you make me.
Lee, what's going on?
I will, I guess, try and bust out. Oh wait, I'm grappled, not restrained, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I will just use my hammer to attack this robot since there's no penalty.
Cool.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Okay, he takes 8 damage. He is pushed 5 feet away, ending the grapple, and he is wreathed in booming energy.
Cool.
Yeah.
Ubad, what's going on?
Ubad's gonna do he'll do an Eldritch Blast with disadvantage on the robot.
On the one grapple gives you disadvantage?
No, but being in melee.
Oh, okay.
Being in melee range, and it's still pretty good. That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
It's a 16 and a 19. Not bad for disadvantage. And that is 14 force damage and 2 cold.
Cool. The robot, you blow off his arm, seems to where it was cracked before, where you hit him before. You hit him again, and his arm seems to fall off. And he is still trying to grapple you, but it's not working.
Leg hold, leg grab.
He's kind of like they have like these arms without hands, and he's like trying to like grapple you with one arm.
So he's just sort of like caressing me.
Yeah. And you kind of notice the robots aren't trying to hurt you, they're just trying to grab you.
I don't think we're going to stop hurting them, though.
And I'm just going to say, you guys can these robots don't really have a chance without further instruction to do much to you. How do you guys wish to proceed?
You mean once the robots are gone?
I'm gonna say you guys can just continue. We can jump cut to you guys have smashed the robots to pieces.
Should we go check out these guest quarters, or you guys want to just sleep here?
Well, I think first we have to manacle and gag Robreth.
Sure, although in 12 years he never got out of it before, but that's a good idea. Ubad, do you carry manacles?
Yeah. Yeah. So Ubud goes up towards him, sees if Carrie does anything, and then we'll manacle him, and he'll take out a fine scarf and gag him.
You've done it.
And then, yeah, wherever we go, I'm just going to drag him by the manacles.
Okay. Real quick, are you gonna make sure, like, are you
I'm
gonna
going to make sure that the amulet is nice there, and
Okay, it's not. It's put on nicer than when it was alighted over his head. Cool.
yeah.
Are there couches in this room? Should we just sleep here?
There's some like there's some chairs, some like officey chairs.
I feel like we should give Carrie some time to finish purifying the garden before we go back out.
Yeah.
Purge complete.
Oh, never mind.
I'm gonna go up to Roberth. I'm gonna put my hand on his cheeks like this, and I'm gonna say, "Gary, Gary,
Yes.
give these new guests, Geisha Wiggles and Lee and Ubad, and yes, even Sniffles, full permission and access to all weapons." Oh, you don't have to do that. That's so kind.
That is very generous,
No problem.
Robert.
Roll deception with disadvantage.
Can I help?
Yeah.
I'm going to go, oh, Roberth.
And I'm going to cast Minor Illusion and make a sound coming from him that sounds probably closer to Robert, saying, sorry, my voice was just a little hoarse there. Something stuck in my throat.
I rolled a 17.
Full access granted.
Sir Wiggles, you're a genius.
What?
And then, wow. That's a major. Okay, and then we'll search Roberth and see if he has anything besides that amulet on him.
Nothing on him. Regular as clothes.
Something in him?
I mean, you have
Check
access
that
to
one.
his whole laboratory.
His
man.
whole.
And we will explore that next time.
Woo! Hayden, this is a great campaign. Nice job.
Glad you're enjoying it.
Full of betrayal.
And it's not just because I gained control of Alice from the Resident Evil movie, but good pacing.
Thank you to Simonscape.
Did you say Simonscape?
So thank you to Simonscape. Thank you to
ComeDy&D.
ComeDy&D, Comedy the Gamescape. Thank you to Gamescape. Thank you to thanks Obama. Thank you to
Haydenscape.
everybody watching.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
Especially you, Barack Obama.
Yeah, we see you there, lurking.
Can we rate? Is Obama streaming? Can we rate him?
Does Obama stream Twitch?
Definitely.
What's he streaming, like Stardew Valley?
Any requests?
No. I loves you guys. That was... Nope. Come back next week. I'm not asking. Or we'll show up at your house and play D&D in your living room.
Manacle and gag you with a magical amulet.
Yay!
Unless you're into that.
Then we'll still do it.
Yeah, then we'll... But less.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.